What is up, guys? It's the greatest Wisco outdoorsman out here in beautiful Sturgeon Bay. I'm here with my buddy Seth to my right here, and because of COVID, we're staying our distance right now. But we're gonna be going smallie fishing and a little bit of pan fishing as well. I came up here with my buddy Miles last weekend for the MLF event, and we ended up coming up here to this little private marina, smallie and pan fishing. And he ended up hooking on a small little rock bass. But I ended up hooking on a big, huge smallie, ended up snapping off about 5 feet before it got to me. Either way, we're gonna get out there, we're gonna go smallie fishing and try to get some panfish as well. So now I'm gonna go over my rod and reel setups and line setups for today. The equipment that we're gonna be using today is this 13 fishing rod and reel combo. It's the Code Neon. It's a 6'7" medium fast action rod. Then for our pan fishing setup, we're gonna be going with the Shimano Sensilite rod along with the Shimano Catana 1000 reel. For the Shimano Sensilite setup, we are using 4-pound Triline from Berkley. So to give you a little bit of a perspective of what Sturgeon Bay looks like for all the viewers around the country and around the world, let's get to a drone montage of it right now. Alright guys, we got our rods, we got our reels, and let's go catch some fish. Hopefully we're going to get a big smallie, and hopefully a lot of panfish, and hopefully we're just going to slay them and have an absolute beautiful day. Here we go.
What the?
First fish of the day. Look at how small that rock bass is. I mean, first of all, he choked it. You got one? Bring it over. Oh, that's a perch. All right, we doubled up. That's a great start to the day. So Seth, you got a dang good perch there. That's probably a 6-inch perch. But as you can see, my guy absolutely choked the mini mite. I'm going with the chartreuse, as Seth is going with the orange, and what else? What color you got on there?
Oh man, and yellow.
Orange and yellow cubby mini mite. Man, this guy absolutely choked it. There we go. So first little rock bass of the day. That's what we were hoping to get or whatever. A couple little guys. Seth got a perch. There he goes.
What's the size there?
Rock. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh my goodness. We might need to keep some perch. Oh my goodness. Look at this. The cubby mini mite is doing damage today. Absolute damage. The chartreuse. Gosh, this guy choked it too. A little sick. Little good catch right there, but little 6-inch perch. We're gonna get him back in the water. But man, another one for the. All right, Seth, we're gonna keep a score track here. 2-1. Oh yeah. There's a rock bass. That's a little bit better. Starting to get a little bit better. Moving up on the score tracker here between me and Seth, but there you go. We'll lip them here. Little rock bass there. Beautiful colors on that. I mean, just phenomenal looking fish. Oh, that's really cool right there. See, he's got a leech right on there. And it's actually sucking out blood out of his tail or whatever, so I'll pull him off there for him. Make sure I don't got the leech on me now, but help that little guy out. He's got a couple leeches on him, but absolutely beautiful rock bass. Seth, you gotta get yourself up on that scoreboard there. There you go. Get it. Another little perch. Show her the camera. Talk about it.
Nothing to really talk about. I don't even know what we're using.
Cubby mini mods.
I'll show you.
This thing.
Oh no! Oh gosh.
Oh, what happened? Oh no, fish down.
3-2.
3-2. Seth has got 2. There we go. What's that, 4 for me? So I got 3 rock bass, 1 perch. Cubby mini mite just doing damage today. Just absolutely phenomenal. Look at that fish. Oh, there we go, another little perch. We might just go get the bucket.
Is there a size on it?
No, there's no size limit. All right, there we go. Whoa, baby. Another little perch on the Cubby mini mite, the chartreuse color. Honestly, literally never thrown these before, but I heard that they worked phenomenal. You can go ahead and purchase them at therealshot.com, or you can go in store, and I keep dropping this perch, so I'm gonna get them back in the water, but absolutely phenomenal fish. And just overall, these Cubby mini mites, I mean, they're durable. I've caught, what, 5 fish now and hadn't had to change the bait at all. I mean, usually if you're gonna go with night crawlers and stuff like that, you're gonna have to change the bait a lot. This is a soft plastic, nice little wiggly tail, and you just drop it down and literally they're just smacking it, rock bass and perch, just phenomenal. And again, I literally just picked this up for the first time today, and I'm just like, well, let's go with the chartreuse bait. Obviously, you can see that other colors are working because Seth has got 2 already. Honestly, I don't think Seth's in the greatest spots because he's fishing a little too much current. That's my personal opinion. Again, I'm up 5-2. Oh, would you look at that? We caught our first goby of the day. All right, so up here in Sturgeon Bay, got a little goby here. Gobies are really bad for the environment, so as sad as it seems to see, I'm gonna let this guy die because they are, again, really hurtful to the environment, so we don't want to get these back into the water. As much as I don't like to hurt fish or harm fish or anything, this is kind of a nuisance to the whole body of water itself, so we're just gonna kind of let them die, sadly. But again, we're just trying to protect the environment, trying to make it a great fishery overall, and gobies are not going to help that out, so we're going to sadly let them die.
Really?
Seriously?
Fish killer?
No, seriously, gobies are really bad if you catch a goby.
That thing looks disgusting.
I've caught ones that are bigger.
Do they taste really good?
Huh?
Do they taste good?
Oh my gosh. So the reason I'm actually able to feel all these bites and actually hook up on so many fish is because the ultralight tip here on the Sensilite. And as you can see, Seth, oh, that's a little bit better of a rock bass there. Seeming how his line's kind of over or whatever. But as I was saying, the reason why we're able to hook up on so many fish and feel the fish is because of this ultralight tip on this Sensilite. Different actions definitely make the difference when you're fishing and you want to feel all those specific individual bites. So by able to have that ultralight tip, you can feel every little nibble, and that's why you see me missing the hook set so many times, because I feel that nibble and you feel like they're there, and then you rip it up and they're just not there. But you can feel every little tick, nick, and cranny that happens on that pole and on your line. So it's really nice to have really nice light line. Like I said, I use Triline 4-pound test. You can find it at therealshot.com. And I also use this Shimano Sensilite rod. It's a 5'9" ultralight action. I thought Seth was hooked up there again.
Seaweed.
Oh, seaweed. He caught seaweed. So you can even feel the seaweed biting on the ultralight tip. You can find all this stuff that we're using today at therealshot.com. I can't stress enough that it's a great store, great customer service, and our online platform is beyond unbelievable for the e-commerce side of things. So you can go ahead, do free pickup in store, or you can go ahead and have it shipped to your house. We do offer next day shipping. Just a phenomenal company. Go ahead, check them out. I definitely recommend it. Top of the line. You're not going to get anything like Bass Pro Shops where you have a store associate that really doesn't care as much as what this local shop does. TheRealShot.com. Definitely want to go check them out. So right now we're switching up colors because obviously I'm at 6, he's at 3. Not that I want to give him any chance to catch up, but we're going to kind of test the myth and just see what colors work. Not saying that all colors don't, it's just that fish like a specific color that type of day. So again, I'm throwing the chartreuse head with the chartreuse tail on the Cubby Mini Mite, and he was throwing this nice orange tail with the chartreuse head, and we're going to see if I can catch them with these over what he can catch. But again, go find these at therealshot.com, and definitely worth the purchase. They were like $6 for like 5 of them or whatever. Phenomenal baits, and again, we've hooked up on so many fish and just haven't lost any of them yet. So we're going to try to test this out and see if we can pound on him a little faster than he was with this color. Oh, look at that perch! Look at the perch! Dude, okay, I think we just gotta go get a box for perch. Dude, look at this perch though. That's a good perch. That ain't good. Hang on, chill there, buddy.
I say yeah. If you don't have any ice though, that's a problem.
No, I'll go get ice on the way back. Keep the fish. I'll just go grab a small container and throw them in there. All right, so got another one there. Took a little bit longer. I switched up to the orangish with the chartreuse mini mite, Cubby Mini Mite, and that is a good perch. Like that's at least an 8-inch perch right there. So we're gonna let him go, but just phenomenal fishing with these Cubby Mini Mites. Seth has got a oh, that one hurt. Okay, that was karma for throwing the fish back like that, but he stabbed me like with 4 of like the little spines. That hurt for sure. There it is. Oh, I really want to keep perch.
Go get the cooler.
They're already pissed off as it is.
What are they gonna do? There's no rules.
They're gonna be like, oh, the fish is private too. You can't keep fish.
The water is considered public now. No one technically owns the water.
You got a point there. All right, so we got. Man, these guys are good. They're just.
Dude, they're slippery.
They are slippery. Got another little one. He's a little bit smaller, probably like 5 to 6 inches or so, but we're gonna get him back in the water. But you're hearing us talk a lot about this whole private deal or whatever. I'll show you a picture later, but basically the sign says private marina. Keep off the docks. Okay, what we're standing on right now is literally a sidewalk. Yes, it's in a marina, but it's on a sidewalk, so really is public property, as well as keeping off the docks. We haven't stepped foot on a dock at all yet, and people are giving us a hard time. I mean, like I said, I pulled that goby out earlier, and you're supposed to let him die, and the guy just didn't seem very happy about it or whatever. So I guess you can't please everyone, and you can't win as a fisherman, because once one fisherman ruins it, they ruin it all for all of them. Basically what they were saying is that some fishermen went ahead and were casting out, ended up getting hooks stuck in the canvas, like the boat covers and stuff like that. And I completely understand that it's not a very good thing to do or whatever, for like to get it stuck in there or whatever. But again, we're literally just taking a Cubby Mini Mite, dropping it down about a foot off of the break wall, and just sitting there and waiting for it to get hit. And we're not casting, we're not doing anything, and we're just literally just staying here on the sidewalk. No one owns the water, and it's public sidewalk, so I honestly don't get what the problem is here. There's some people that are perfectly fine with it, and then there's other people, as we like to refer to them as Karens, and just not very happy with us. So I guess we'll see how this video turns out. We may get kicked out, we may not. Honestly, not really sure. But we'll see what happens. I mean, it'll definitely make for some interesting content. But I mean, people, I get that it's a private marina, but again, it's literally just, we're just fishing and we're just jigging. Okay, so we literally got on this spot all of maybe 2 seconds ago, and apparently I was not smart enough to actually hit the record button on the camera. So I literally just dropped my line down. Within about 3 seconds, we caught a good sized perch here. The perch bite is on with these Cubby Mini Mites. The rock bass was on, but I think the perch bite is definitely picking up with these. Okay, that's like the 5th fish I've dropped, but I mean, just phenomenal looking fish there. I mean, just awesome. And again, these cubby mini mites, I can't stress it enough. These things are awesome. Got to go pick some up. Go to therealshot.com and you can catch some awesome fish like these. He'll be okay. Don't worry. Fish, they can be tossed. I know it's a 2-minute penalty in head-to-head, but they can be tossed. They won't die, okay? Oh, that's a really good one. Oh, that's a bigger goby, boys. Okay, so the little baby one that I caught earlier, bingo, actually snagged this goby. But again, gobies are really bad for the environment, so we want to get them out of the water. So if you do see a goby, I'm pretty sure you're actually supposed to report to the DNR, but honestly I don't know where to do that right now. Actually, there's a DNR office like a couple blocks that way, so I mean I could, but we're not going to do what we did last time and just lay it on the sidewalk because that was bad or whatever, and people were getting ticked off about that. But oh jeez, I hate this thing. I don't know if these are like poisonous or something. Oh! Hey, Seth got a perch. He's back on the board here. As I'm trying to figure out my goby situation here. So I caught a nice 8-inch perch right there. It's 7 or 8. So, good perch.
Stop moving.
Seth also has to figure out how to take off a fish. As well as me, because I can't get this off. You okay?
Yeah, I have to wash my hand.
You ain't gonna get your hand down there.
So awesome.
Y'all want the perch?
Bigger than that.
Oh, he popped off. Oh yeah, this is a baby. Oh, look at that. All right. Cool, cool. So, finally got hooked up on a perch, but you could see that these guys are coming out of deep water and super cold water, because you can see that there's like these cold water warts and stuff on them. So we're gonna get him back in the water, but he's coming out of deep water and stuff. So Kobe, probably a rock bass that slammed it. Oh, that was a good one. Oh shit. Well, if I'm doing one thing right today, I'm taking the goby population down, that's for sure. So
You guys fished it on the bottom?
yeah, just dropping it all the way down, and honestly on the way down it's getting hit most of the time. So oh man, he choked it. Oh boy. Oh, so this is actually a female, because you can see the eggs starting to pop out actually. Like I said, gobies are bad, so you have to let it die. But I mean, this would be a great smallie bait for sure. But ended up he's just, yeah, not the thing we want to have in our water systems for sure. So I'm probably at, honestly I'm really not sure what I'm at, but I'm somewhere around like 4 or 5 rock bass, 6 perch, and like 3 gobies, I think, somewhere around there. But honestly I've kind of lost count, because it's just been boom boom boom, hitting it every single time. This isn't honestly within like a 3-hour time span. It's like literally been out here for an hour, and 2 guys actually ended up joining us, and it's just been phenomenal, and fishing is really fun. And again, one more time, last plug for this, the Cubby Mini Mite, gotta go get it. TRS.com, therealshot.com, not TRS.com, therealshot.com, and go pick yourself up some of these, because I've honestly gone through probably 15 fish here and haven't had to change the bait yet, and it doesn't look like it still needs to be changed. So definitely go pick some of these up for yourself. 10-6, I'm at like 15 right now.
Oh, you're probably at like 13.
16.
No way, you're at 15.
Okay, 15.
No,
I don't
it's
know.
okay. You were at 10, then you called 3, 4.
Either way, I'm still kicking your butt. Another goby. There it is. And catch all these small little guys. Really want to get into smallie fishing, so hopefully we're going to be able to get to that, catch a couple good ones. But again, gotta let them die. All right, guys, that was an awesome day out in Sturgeon Bay. Thank you to Seth for coming out here today. We had a great day. He caught about 8 perch, a couple gobies, and a couple rock bass as well. So it was really cool for him to be on camera, showing how that cubby mini mite was just absolutely slaying any type of panfish that we caught. Go ahead and check them out at therealshot.com. I'm going to leave a link in the description below to all the stuff that we were using today, whether that be the Shimano Sensilite, the Catana reel, the line, and the cubby mini mites itself. Go check them out at therealshot.com. One more thing before I go. Recently, actually last night, before I went out here fishing, I walked upstairs to my parents' bedroom and I saw on the news station that there was a local hometown hero story, and by the name of Brian Eish. Brian Eish was an Afghan veteran. He ended up getting shot in Afghanistan while trying to save a Afghan police officer. And so on the news story, he was talking about it. And the reason why I really took to this news story was because the company that I work for, Head to Head, we actually had him as a fisherman on Head to Head itself. So if you want to go check that out, I'll leave Head to Head in the description below. But he actually has a brand new documentary out that Netflix had followed around for 10 years before he actually got shot in Afghanistan, and put together this phenomenal documentary. I definitely suggest that you go check it out. It's called Father, Soldier, Son, and it's on Netflix only, so definitely go check it out. I'll leave that in the description as well. Thank you guys for joining me on another episode of The Greatest Wisco Outdoorsman. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. It takes just a couple seconds and it helps the channel out. Join me for a couple more adventures coming up on this channel, and let's go fishing. What was that? Sounded like a bird, but I don't know.
Nah, I think it's just the water.
So, we got our rods, we got our reels. Let's go smallie and pan fishing. Okay, hey, hang on. I learned this from my ex-girlfriend. If you chuck a rock bass and spin it as it's going down, he'll just float, but he'll go away. Like. Okay, well, shoot it down.